St. Joan of Arc School offers a Catholic education to students from pre-K through 8th grade. Like other Catholic schools, it offers learning rooted in Christian values, and over the years, it has also remained true to its French heritage. 2014 has been filled with many exciting events at the school, which has been celebrating 100 years of Catholic education. Steve Kiltonic now delves into St. Joan of Arc's history and explains how the school has managed to keep attracting students across the generations.
In the mid to late 1800s, French immigrants from eastern Canada and Quebec made the trek south to Chicopee to work in the mills of Chicopee and Holyoke. They eventually founded St. Rose de Lima Parish in 1909, which has since served as the spiritual center of the French community in the Aldenville section of the city. Synonymous with the parish is St. Joan of Arc School, which stands across the street from St. Rose de Lima Church. When the school was founded in 1914, it was the parish's first pastor, Father Joseph Fredette, who gave the school its patron and namesake, St. Joan of Arc. It was through her example that the Franco-American youth of the parish were given a model of heroic dedication.
When they built this school, it became St. Joan of Arc, and basically because of the courage and perseverance of St. Joan, and those were the two qualities they wanted to embed in the students: perseverance, courage, love of duty, sense of duty, loyalty.
The school, which was originally housed for a number of years on the second floor of the old wooden church, officially opened its doors in 1915 to 178 students. For the past century, students have strived to live by the values associated with the Latin words etched above the entrance doors: truth, knowledge, and virtue. In 1926, Monsignor Jean-Baptiste Lamotte felt a larger building was needed to accommodate the influx of large French families. In 1927, the new school opened to 700 students, staffed by 19 Sisters of the Presentation of Mary, who instilled strong Catholic values and discipline.
We had something called in the early grades in claquette, and claquette was a wooden piece, and if you were, especially the boys, weren't quite paying attention, you'd get la claquette, and you'd get hit. But it was all in, discipline.
In the 1960s, lay teachers started to arrive. Today, the Sisters of the Presentation of Mary no longer teach here. However, the school mission has remained virtually intact.
Part of the mission is the same in terms of the respect and the dignity with which we treat each other as well as the children. I think the new part of the mission statement, though, is to keep up with the curriculum in today's world, including the technology. So the core values are, yes, definitely the same.
During 2014, the school has been celebrating its centennial year. A series of events was held to commemorate the school's special anniversary. These included a blessing of the classrooms on Epiphany by Father William Turigny, a wine and cheese party where student art was displayed, and 8th grade students interviewed former alumni about their experiences at St. Joan of Arc. Their responses, along with a photo, are posted on the hall walls. One of the more visible events took place in May, when the entire student body walked the surrounding neighborhood carrying centennial posters displaying their school spirit. Paula Donnet is both a graduate of St. Joan of Arc as well as a teacher. For her, it's been a family affair here.
And I have a sister and two brothers. We all came here. And actually my aunts and uncles on my father's side all came here before that, and my father. I loved going here because we had large classes, but the environment was excellent. It was mostly nuns when we were here, and I was well prepared academically and morally or religiously. I think that's the big thing. It prepared me for life as a person.
Susan Krapaska has taught at St. John's for 25 years. Her family history at the school also goes back a long way. 5 generations of Krapaska's family were educated here. Krapaska appreciates what she learned from the sisters.
The sisters instilled a strong Catholic identity in us. It became a part of our everyday life. I can't picture my day in a classroom not being able to bring God and into my lessons, into the everyday teaching. And I think that's what they did for us.
First grade teacher Patricia Mead has been at St. John's for 22 years.
I like the relationship between parents, church, and school. It's kind of a trinity effect, if you will, that everybody is supporting each other. We're all working together.
French is still the official language taught at St. John's. It's offered as early as Mead's first grade. Students learn all their prayers in French and say a decade of the Rosary each day. The culmination of the anniversary took place on November 9th, with a centennial mass and an open house which was held here at the school. Alumni, teachers, students, and Sisters of the Presentation of Mary gathered to walk the halls, reminisce, and rekindle old friendships. 24 sisters drove from Maine and New Hampshire to attend the event. Sister Marie Lausier was principal in 1970 when there were 735 students.
It was an overwhelming thing when it's your first time as principalship and you have that amount of students. But I had a great team of sisters, great, and lay teachers at that time.
Sister Janice Perot taught history and religion.
I taught junior high, and it was a real challenge because it was my first experience with junior high kids and their raging hormones.
Sister Rita Martel, who taught science to 7th and 8th graders, offered an explanation as to why the school has survived 100 years.
I think what kept it open is the spirit of Mother Reeve. She is still here, and we feel her inside of these hallways.
For David LaJeunesse, this was his first time inside the school in half a century.
The nuns and the principles that they taught us have stuck with me forever and ever. And the basic principles of religion has given me a good grounding for my future life.
After the open house, a centennial mass was held at the church. Father Turigny praised the St. Rose de Lima community, the sisters, the current teachers, and 2 former pastors for merging the St. Joan and St. George schools, Father Ron Lucier and Monsignor Leo Leclerc. The highlight of the Mass occurred when the sisters stood as a group and sang an emotional Laissez Antai Contemplant. After Mass, a celebration lunch was held at the Castle of Knights in Chicopee. The sisters received a surprise gift when Sister Perot accepted a check for $17,600 on behalf of the congregation. The money, which was donated by parishioners, alumni, and businesses, will go towards the sisters' retirement fund. Franco-American recording artist José Vachon entertained the crowd with her music. As St. Joan of Arc closes the door on its first 100 years, a new chapter begins as the legacy of the school is passed on to a new generation of students. For Real to Real, I'm Steve Kiltonic.
Well, congratulations to all of the students and staff here at St. Joan of Arc for reaching such an important milestone. That is no small feat in today's day and age. We wish you all the best as you embark with much hope in a new era.